Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Aries. Two-part reading. First part, completely single, no one in your radar or nobody around that you're aware of. Second part will be those of you who've met someone, but it's a situationship, no commitment made. May be complicated. Okay. So Aries, completely single Aries, no one around. Who's coming your way, who's interested in you, or a vice versa. Aries. Let's take that. These wanted to come out first. Ooh, we have the birth of something new here. All right. Little chariot energy. We have some magician. So there's definitely an energy of manifesting. Could be someone manifesting you, but it could be the other way around. I asked what's coming in. So it's something you've likely manifested. Oh, yeah. See that Empress energy connected to the Empress. So it could be Libra or Gemini energy here. But it's an energy of control. Okay, you can see that. So some of you are definitely not being ruled by your emotions. You're being very discerning, but you've manifested something. It's also going to tell you here, if you want to manifest love, don't try to control anything, okay? Watch your words, control your temper in your words a little bit. But I feel with the Empress, I really feel it's not, more than likely not the situation. But there is the birth of something new. You're loving yourself first. You're valuing yourself. You want to make sure someone sees your worth and value. So you are being discerning, but it's just telling you to be kind, to be gracious. Yeah. I feel as though, it's about success here. Someone controlling their emotions. It's about not being ruled by them, which of course the Empress isn't. So this is, I feel, this is how you're going to manifest something here by being in that energy. There's definitely somebody coming in wanting success here. I can see the energy. Yeah, some of you are like you are. I do see that Empress energy, very kind. Being gracious, you want some kind of reciprocity. So one thing for sure, if someone doesn't reciprocate, they try to control anything, or they try to not be emotionally invested, you definitely will be offering your cup elsewhere. So you may actually be cutting somebody out. Okay, you may have cut somebody out. You're manifesting something new. Yeah, you want somebody who knows what they want here. You see, it's about being decisive. So this is an energy where I feel it's yourself manifesting, having all the tools, having everything you need. You already know everything you need to do here. So this is where I feel like it's something you've manifested. I do see some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone being decisive. You want somebody here, I feel like you want someone who's not controlling their emotions, not trying to not get emotionally invested, because you will cut them out and move on. And that looks like there's something here to do with that. The person coming towards you may be that way. But I do see someone being a little more decisive here. But this is what you want, reciprocity, someone who knows what they want. If they don't know what they want, you'll just cut them out. It won't go anywhere. So, yeah, I do see possibly you've been taking a little bit of a break here with the Four of Swords, taking a little bit of break. But I feel some of you have healed. You've released something here. You're clearing your head. You're definitely going to make yourself clear too. I can see that. But I do see you ready for love again. So it looks like there's something that's gone on here. Yeah, I do see the energy of weighing the pros and the cons here. Making a decision. There's somebody who's becoming decisive. They're kind of back and forth. So I do see a Gemini, Virgo energy, Mercury energy. So there's some kind of a communication that's going to happen where you're going to cut somebody out. Okay, I can see it. You're going to move towards, like I feel it does actually look like there could be a few people here, especially with the Magician. That's Mercury energy, Virgo, Gemini. I do see Taurus and Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. A little bit of Earth. But yeah, I feel as though there's definitely you're going to cut someone out. Somebody here is heading your way, I guess, and you're just like, that's it. Yeah, I feel you want someone who knows what they want. So this is like definitely who's coming in as someone who's trying not to get emotionally invested. They may even manipulate. Got to be honest, you're weighing the pros and the cons between these two. But, I think it's an energy where you're just going to take a little bit of a break, clear your head, I feel. Somebody here is more decisive than the other person. But I actually feel it's like you're comparing... I'm not going to say apples to oranges. It's like there's definitely something off. But it almost looks like they're very similar, but one person knows a little bit more about, knows what they want more. They're more decisive. Someone's definitely indecisive. And that's why they're controlling they're not trying to get emotionally invested. So I can see you putting up your sword here. Or you have someone who's juggling. Okay, you might have somebody who's juggling between a few people, so you will cut them out. You want reciprocity. You want someone who knows what they want, enough to reciprocate. You see, and that's what I feel is happening here. Let me grab a couple of cards, a deck here to clarify. I wasn't really going to worry about that too much, but let's have at it, because I want to see what this Magician energy is. Yeah. Someone's manipulating. You're cutting somebody out, you see, because you're manifesting. You want someone that you can have success with. If you feel like it won't be successful, it's not going to go anywhere. I do feel like you want love. I do feel, but you want that reciprocity. You see? Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Why is this here? Yeah, see, it has to do with emotional fulfillment. You want somebody who's not afraid of putting themselves out there. You want to be happy. So I feel it's where you just kind of see the bigger picture very quickly here, because you're manifesting. You've got that Empress energy. It looks like some Libra energy, but you could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart as well here. But it's where you're being discerning. You know what you want here, you see. You're questioning things, but I think you're being kind and gracious. You're just like, you can see, I think you're being very wise. This is your inner knowing, your wisdom, okay? Because you've mastered all the elements of all the queens. So, you've learned a lot of lessons here, but you're also a lot more powerful, a lot stronger. So you can see that energy of moving away from someone here. Yeah, cycle ending. See, something has ended. If things aren't going to go in your favor, you look like it looks like it's not going to, you're going to move on. And I actually feel moving on things could go in your favor. I do see an energy of the Four of Swords, taking a little bit of a break here, from the thoughts that pin you down, clearing your head. Definitely ready for love here, but you want that reciprocity. So it looks like you're going to kind of weigh the pros and the cons a little bit here before you end a situation. But I really feel like you have something that's not going anywhere. There you go. See, yeah, you're not interested in anything that's on and off. It's possible you got somebody coming towards you. You may sense that energy where they're trying to control something. Definitely their emotions. So I feel like you're not going to, you're going to be very wise here. So you're going to be very logical. You're going to make a decision, I feel here, to leave your feelings out of this and just kind of really look at it. So I feel like you've got this covered. I don't see anyone pulling the wool over your eyes here, that's for sure. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so it's an energy of the truth. You're having a little aha moment. That's your inner wisdom. See, that's connected to the Hanged Man, the Empress. It's an energy of your inner knowing. That light bulb goes off where this won't go in your favor. It's not going to end, put it this way, it wouldn't end well. So I feel like you're just not going to do it. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Yeah, there it is. There's your inner knowing. You're trusting your intuition. Something feels off. So yeah, I do feel like you're going to take a little break here. So there's a little period here where you're going to just clear your head, release all this negative energy, and keep right on moving forward. You're seeing the bigger picture. That's your inner wisdom. See, when you know something doesn't feel right, so you're just going to trust your intuition on that. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Oops. Yeah, so you're just going to change your focus and focus on other things. And I feel like that's what you've got someone, this is going to end up being something on and off, because it's an energy where they just are not emotionally invested. You can see it because there's some kind of manipulation where you're just going, I get it. Okay, fine. You're loving yourself first. You see, you want love. If somebody, isn't invested, they're not really, I feel like your inner wisdom is really, really powerful right now. I feel like you're completely in control. You're taking your power back, see? It's an energy where someone manipulates. They're trying to take your power, you see? Because I feel like you have all this power. You're very strong. You're being very wise, you see? I really like this because I feel like you're just seeing the truth right off the get-go with somebody. So let's see what's coming in next. It looks like you're still emotionally available and mature. Yeah, you want commitment. See, you want someone who wants to build a foundation. You're changing your focus. You may be focusing on your home, things like that, creative pursuits, while you take a little bit of a break here. Yeah, you're just clearing out all this negativity by focusing on creative pursuits. And I feel too with this energy, you can see this person's not really that focused on you, okay, because there's something about it. Now, it may start, okay, but you may find this person's manipulating you. There may be some kind of manipulation. No, but nothing's getting past you right now. Wow. Definitely a person's not focused on you the way they should. Okay. It's something to do with the way they communicate. So, yeah, there's the strength. This is yourself being strong and brave. See? Yeah. You don't feel confident this person probably has your best interest, but let's have a look at the Magician. Tell me more about this. There's definitely some kind of communication because that's Magician energy, communication, Mercury. Yeah, you're looking at. There's been a communication here. Yeah, you're looking at it, kind of focusing on it. So this person's not really focused on you the way you want. You're looking at the details of the situation, the conversation, the message, whatever it is, or just the details of the situation. I feel there's something here you're just not comfortable with. So you know what you want, you're not settling. You can see this not going in your favor, but I can tell you things will start shifting in your favor. And why? Because you're not wasting time here. I can see you not wasting any time with anyone who manipulates, anybody who tries to play any little mind games or anything like that, or they're just not emotionally invested. You might have a date or two. It's hard to say, but I feel like you're speaking up and speaking your truth. Okay, you're being wise, but in a kind way. That's what I like. You're being kind. Thanks, but no thanks, more than likely. That's an energy of someone who doesn't come in right. They don't come in right. They tell me about this Empress energy. This birth is something new. Yeah, so you're kind of in protective mode. You're looking at all the details. It has to do with balance. There's a lack of balance. There's something about this person where you immediately feel like you need to protect yourself. Because it's all in the details, a lack of balance in the way they communicate. So I would have to say they're probably manipulating in some way because they want things to go in their favor. But you don't see this going in your favor. So this is why I feel like you're cutting it out. Yeah, you're going to move on here. Could be somebody who's coming back around, possibly. But I feel like you're just going to move on here. Yeah, you're going to get out and meet new people. Yeah, I can see you socializing, going to parties, celebrations. So you actually may meet somebody here after this period. So I would have to say, let's see. You're not budging here. You're not giving in to somebody or budging because they're trying to manipulate something. There's definitely that energy, but let's forget about that. Let's go over to this three of, there's definitely some kind of celebration, get together. You're going to meet someone. You're going to get an invitation. Yeah, you're going to connect with another person. Who are they? Who's the person you're going to connect with? That's what I want to see. This could be more crazy read. Yeah, you've got a King of Swords. Oh, you've got a couple people. You got a choice here. So it looks like there's a couple more. You're manifesting. Oh, no one's going to get by that BS detector. That's for sure. But I like that. Your inner wisdom. See, the light bulb goes off. It doesn't feel right. See, this is your inner knowing. You already know, right? You know what you want, and you want someone who knows what they want. But I do see a couple more people. I see you going to a party, a celebration, or you get some kind of invitation, or you're somewhere around your neighborhood here. You've got a choice between a couple people, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Aries, Leo, Sag, possibly somebody with Leo in their chart. They could be Sag or... I definitely see that Cancer energy. I mean, any of these energies can be elements of someone. So never really go by the zodiac signs because a lot of times people come in, what they put out there is actually a lot of times they're rising, especially when people are older. So if you're older, it's possible they could come in like the King of Swords or the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, we know, is sometimes a person who likes to kind of be in control. They can be a little controlling. So this could be what's happening is you got a choice. Okay, there's definitely, you're not giving in, you're not budging with somebody here. Someone may be a bit controlling, or they're trying to control something, but you won't, one thing about you, you're not into dealing with anyone who's a control freak or tries to control. Okay, definitely. And then the other person is somebody who's probably not the most emotional, maybe a little cold. They come, sometimes the King of Swords can come across as a little cold, but they are somebody likely wise. Maybe educated. They could be a teacher, a lawyer, army, navy. Not so much navy, but it's possible. Because it's somebody with a lot of self-discipline. Okay, somebody who's used to discipline. Could be a pilot, things like that. Yeah, you've got a choice here. But I see three, so it's almost like you're going to meet a bunch of people at once. Someone's going to try to be a little manipulative. But I feel like you've mastered the elements. You're wise, so I wouldn't worry too much. I feel like you'll figure it out very quickly. You'll know, you'll go by what feels right. You definitely have that inner strength, okay? You're being very strong, very brave. I do feel like you're going to get some kind of invitation, or you're going to go someplace. And connect with some people. There's only one soulmate, see? You're going to connect with one of these people you're going to connect with. So this is likely this person, someone who's kind of controlling, someone who's going to lose control because you're taking your power back, and you're going to do it very quickly, okay? When you can recognize someone's manipulating, I feel some of you have got to that point with your Empress energy. You can tell right away when you're being manipulated, or somebody isn't being, in their integrity. You see, they may not have your best interest. So you've got this choice. So I'm going to just dig into those two. I know you want to know. So who is this King of Swords? Somebody with a lot of burdens and responsibilities, but it's definitely someone reliable. The burdens are lifting, but it really shows the new. There's the birth of something new. So who's the King of Wands? Who's this King of Wands? Person connected to the Cancer. So this is how this is going to go. I see. All right. Yeah. You're taking your power back. You're moving away here. You're not going to, you're not going to deal with this person. They're going to take off anyway. They aren't going to get what they want, so they're going to just take off. More likely get in their car and disappear because they aren't going to get what they want here. Yeah, but this person here, this is the one here. It's possible. I'm not going to say it is just because they're the other person, but they're definitely someone who pulls their weight. Okay, this is somebody who has released a lot of burdens, baggage, things like that. They're ready for something new, definitely, because it's a cycle that's ended with this person. So it's, oh yeah, there could be love. It's someone who's ready for love here. So interesting energy. If you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart, your person could end up being a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or like I say, they're just somebody who is very wise, very well spoken, a very good communicator. I do think this is someone who's ready for love. These are your choices. So yeah, this person's ready for love. They're ready to start something new. They've let go of something as well. They've released somebody, or they've just let go of all their baggage. It's possible, like I say, it could be a lot of things. Not someone who pulls their weight, but it's, somebody reliable and responsible. But the sun's there underneath that 10 of Wands. So that, whatever it is with this person, it's over. It's more than likely baggage from a past relationship. But it's somebody who's ready for love. So let's just ask one more question. What is this person's intentions? What are their intentions? Because it could be someone, like I say, it's also a physical connection. So that's why I'm checking. I want to make sure this is someone, that's emotionally available, who's ready to talk and communicate. Soulmate connection, right? Somebody who can look you in the eye with integrity and tell you what it is they're looking for. So King of Swords, what does this person want? Ooh, yeah, they want to offer you something. So there you are. Yeah, they're going to offer you an opportunity. of some sort. It's usually an invitation. They'll likely invite you. So you're going to meet this person and they're going to give you an invitation. This person's going to take off. They're going in the other direction. Why? Because you can't get what they want. They can't manipulate you. So interesting. So it's a person who's going to lose control. But this is you taking your power back from this person. Okay? Because I feel like you know right away they're somebody who's kind of controlling. But yeah, so there you go. You've got a person here. I feel as though this person they're definitely wise. They're smart. Very good at conversation. I do think this is someone who is just going to come right up and, they could be very charming as well. Somebody who's, kind of analytical. So their strategy, this is somebody who kind of strategizes. So they're looking at this energy here. You see, they're going to offer you, they're offering this. Yeah, they actually have, they are emotionally ready. So it's an opportunity. They definitely see you as an opportunity. They're going to take this opportunity. So I feel like you're going to be someplace already. It could be just in your neighborhood, in your yard, your backyard or on the street talking to people. It could really be anywhere, but it almost looks like a celebration or an event, some kind of get together. Now that could be what they're inviting you to. They may invite you to something, some kind of get together, but they definitely want love. So their intentions is to invite you to something. Interesting. I'm just going to do one more. What else do we need to know about this King of Swords? Who is this person? Yeah, so they could have Libra in their chart. This is someone making a decision. They can be a little judgmental, but I do see an energy of this person releasing. They're letting go of something, baggage, burdens. You may have a conversation with this person. They might be talking about something here. Like I say, could be a reconciliation for a few of you. You might run into somebody that you've seen before, but it really looks more like the decision. Their intentions are to make a decision. Judgment, the release. They're letting go of something. Oh yeah, their judgment. They're definitely, this person's definitely emotionally mature. Nice. So they're going to make a decision. So I do feel I don't know if they're judgmental, but this is their decision. To offer you this cup. They do want love. They are emotionally available. So let's just look at that judgment. Judgment is about releasing, shedding something. So, I mean, it could be this person is someone who maybe has a little baggage. Like I say, if they come in as the King of Swords, it's possible it could be the way they communicate or something. Because sometimes it's a burden when you have habits or things that you do or the way you communicate that you need to work on and let go. So it could be that too. So one more on that judgment. What's happening with the judgment? Why is this here? There we go. Yeah, so they are going to play it safe. That's it. Their decision. They're going to play it safe. But they really do hope you're going to take this cup. So that's the big cup. They hope you're going to take it. So they're going to play it safe, though, definitely. I feel like they're going to, they're going to come right up to you. I can see it. I don't really see this person waiting to get you alone or, but it's just the way they're going to go about it. Definitely playing it safe. That's a King of Cups energy. So they could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You see? Yeah, you've got this choice to make. And I actually feel like you're going to weigh the pros and the cons. You may meet a couple people. You might weigh the pros and the cons. One person definitely is a little better than the other. And it could be complete apples to oranges. Because I feel, just in case, let's have a look at who the King of Wands is. Because the way these cards have come out, King of Wands, who is this person and what do they want with Aries? What do they want? They want that. What do they want? Queen of Pentacles. So this is someone who wants somebody who's successful, financially stable. Very calm, very gracious, possible marriage material for sure, but this is what they want. They want the Queen of Pentacles. So it's possible that this person's, it's almost like you're going to be someplace and Well, someone here is going to lose control. Maybe it's because you've got somebody you're talking with, because I do see the King and Queen of Swords as being able to communicate it. This is all about some kind of communication that's going to happen, okay? But there's someone here you feel like you need to kind of protect yourself from, okay? Yeah, you're not budging. You're not going to give in to them for some reason because you know what you want. So there's something about them that, now it's possible too, there's something about them you don't feel comfortable with, because all the queens are going to show up for you, okay? Because the Empress is here. This is all your energy. So it's possible you're just not comfortable with them. If you have, now it's interesting how I said people can appear like they're rising when they, because it's how people project a lot of times. So what I'm feeling is, this could be the way what you're projecting, you know. But I feel there's something you're not comfortable with this person. You don't really see yourself dating this person. That's what I feel. Okay, because I actually feel it's an energy of this person. I think they're going to come on too strong, very controlling. That's how they're going to be. So yeah, you might even be a little indecisive at first, okay? You might even be a little indecisive. I do think you're going to, I feel like this is happening suddenly. This is happening at a celebration event or where you're with some people. I feel like it'll be close to your neighborhood. It's not going to be any place far. Like I say, it could be a party, an invitation. But yeah, you're getting an invitation. I can see it. Could be someone handing you a note. Sometimes it's a note. Could be somebody giving you their phone number or something too. So it's possible you have to, you're kind of unsure here. But I actually feel you're sensing that this person is unsure, okay? Is more than likely what it is. Because I feel like there's something you're not comfortable with. I sense they're controlling, or they just come on really strong, too fast. They make you uncomfortable. But yeah, there you go. It's somebody with the King of Swords energy. Tell me more. But they also have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. They're emotionally available. Okay, so they could be, like I say, they're part of that magician energy. So they communicate, they're strategic. But this is somebody who is trying to manifest. I think these two people, like you might even mirror this person a little bit, or the two people that are you're going to connect with mirror each other. There's something very much the same about them, but there's something off with one that you're not comfortable with. See? So there you go. They could be a Gemini, but they don't have to be. They could be anybody. It's just I feel like it's just their energy. I wouldn't go on the signs here. I feel as though they're going to manifest here. They're going to communicate with you. There's going to be a conversation. And the conversations that you have at this party, this gathering, or wherever it is, someplace in your community near your home, and they're going to manifest this energy. This is someone who's mastered the elements. So I actually feel it's someone who's mastering the elements as well, much like that Empress energy. So someone who has all the tools, the information, they have everything they need. They're wise, they're smart, they're definitely articulate, and they're making some kind of a decision. I feel like they're going to make, it might even be a spontaneous decision. The King of Swords can be kind of spontaneous and just give you a phone number or invite you to something. Separate from this other group, I feel. So, or like I say, you're getting an invitation. You have somebody here who's actually going to invite you to something, and the other person doesn't look like they are. If it's something that happens and it doesn't happen at another place, it's very possible. So yeah, you want that emotional fulfillment. See, you want happiness. You're seeing the bigger picture, something you're not comfortable with because something feels off. And you're going to get it very easily. Yeah, see, you're there you are, single, taking care of yourself, looking out for number one here. Yeah, so it does look like you're going someplace. If you do go someplace, it looks like you're going alone. Okay. But you're preparing here. Some of you are preparing yourself to start getting out there too. And when you do start getting out there, you might be getting some new clothes. You might be, in fact, you could be shopping somewhere close to home with some friends or something, like going for lunch, going for a coffee. It could be anything, but it looks like you're going to be preparing yourself. Maybe get some new clothes, getting your hair done, things like that. Because you are ready. I see you getting ready here. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to put these away. I'm going to pause this for a moment and get ready with the next deck. All right. Aries, those of you who you're technically single, maybe in a situationship, there's been no commitment made, or it's become complicated, okay? So, because I know that's the scenario and why a lot of people watch the tarot, so that's why I've decided to break this up into two. So much easier to do the readings. So here we go. Single Aries, technically single Aries in a situationship, or it's complicated. What do they need to know? There we go. Yeah, taking a leap of faith. Actually, with that Six of Cups here, I feel like there's could be somebody who has children, but it's also an energy of somebody who's kind of childlike, very playful. Okay, someone may be checking you out here, but it's telling you here to take a little pause, look at things from a different perspective. Someone's very guarded and defensive. You may have someone who's pushing you away. They lack the strength and the confidence here. Could be someone who's younger, has children. So if you're involved with someone who is younger, has children, or you do, this is someone I feel who is a little afraid of taking a risk. It's more than likely this person's energy, but I see that a little bit of Leo energy. I feel like you got someone who keeps pushing you away. But it's saying to stay strong and be confident, but I feel as though it's someone who's guarded and defensive. So let's pull out a couple more cards here. There we go. Yeah, there's some kind of choice in love here. There's possibly three people. Yeah, you've got the Star. You got a King of Wands. You got somebody Aries, Leo, Sag, or somebody with Leo energy. Someone keeps pushing you away, or you're standing up for yourself. But there's definitely an energy of another person here. I do see a possible of somebody with some Gemini or another Aries energy as well. Little Pisces energy and Aquarius. All right, so we'll leave that at that. With the Three of Cups here, there's definitely some kind of, it's getting together with friends or family. It's a communication. So there's someone here who's either a little guarded, needs to let their guard down. It could be yourself, but I actually feel like some of you got someone who keeps pushing you away. But watch out that you're not pushing someone away if you're a bit guarded and defensive, because I do see public. I see three people. Possibly, it could be more. And there's some kind of choice in love. There's a choice here to be made. And I do see that, something to do with your hopes and dreams here. And the Seven of Cups, yeah, you got someone here who's got other options. They keep pushing away because they have other options, or they're guarded. They feel like you do. So tell me about this Fool. Yeah, it's an energy of trusting your intuition, your inner knowing. So I feel like what you have is a person here who, yeah, it's about taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. So there might be someone who's a single parent. If you are a single parent, and you got someone who's pushing you away, it could be because you have children. Definitely somebody has other options. You can see that. So, but I actually feel like if you have several people around you, you've got a person here who's quite strong and confident. You got someone here who's not and somebody who is. And I do see this choice in love. So I do see an energy of letting go of something, things that no longer serve. This is someone here who I feel you're loving yourself first. So I actually feel like what you have is you have a person I don't think is very confident. And I feel it's, if you look at this from a different perspective, you may see why they're guarded or why they keep pushing you away. I do feel it's possible this person's got a little bit of baggage. But for some of you, there's someone who has other options. But I still feel like there's two people. You're making a choice. Yeah, you're making a choice. I do see a couple events, things going on. It looks pretty positive. I see you kind of getting out there. It's possible you have a few options, but I feel like you got a person who keeps pushing away because they do. Okay. Yeah. This is someone who's seeking out other options here. And it has to do with that physical connection. See, it's somebody here who's definitely focused on the wand, the physical connection. So they keep kind of pushing you away. But this other energy, I feel, yeah, see, this is yourself. This is an energy of someone who keeps pushing you away. You may have a lot of feelings for this person, but, you know, it's an energy of this somebody lacking the strength and confidence. So I actually feel like it's telling you to just, and it's also yourself, standing up for yourself. Don't be so passive, okay? Don't be afraid to, you know, stand up for yourself a little bit here. But maybe because of this energy too, that you're a little guarded. But I think it's someone pushing you away. And I do see the strength. Yeah, there's that star, see? Someone feels like you're out of their league. Okay, the situation's out of reach. They definitely see your worth and your value. You're loving yourself first. You know your worth and your value. So it looks like you're going to stand up to someone. But you're guarded too. But I think this person is too. It's like they keep pushing you away, blocking you, unblocking you, or something like that. Yeah, see, it's someone who's reaching out to other people. They're not reciprocating, you see. If you reach out to them, they maybe ignore you, or they just breadcrumb you. Someone has other options here. Yeah. Tell me about the lovers. Why is this here? The lovers. Oh, yeah. So there's something to do with children. It's not children. It's an energy of someone who is kind of longing. There's somebody here who's longing for someone, missing someone as well. You may decide to just get out and hang out with some friends and family for a while. It's possible if you do, you may have other options. You may meet other people here. So maybe that's something that you're trying to do here, is to meet other people. It's possible you may end up with a few options if you do get out. I do see a couple events. Yeah, I see you being, you know, there you are, looking out for yourself, taking care of yourself. Some of you are focused a lot more on your money, but I see you in this energy of grounding yourself. There's someone here, see, it's just someone who's making you feel uncomfortable. You're not comfortable with somebody here because I feel they keep pushing you away, because the Queen of Pentacles is all about feeling safe and secure and comfortable with someone. You want to be able to just be yourself. So I do see you trusting your intuition, knowing something is off. I feel like you already kind of know somebody here has other options. So it's likely a person who just reaches out to you when they kind of want something. So let's see who that person is. Let's see, who is this King of Wands? Somebody who has choices. Yeah. This person could actually be in a relationship. But you know, this could actually, it's interesting here. This reading is so confusing. Because I'm seeing the Six of Cups, sense of longing, sense of loss. I don't know if you're both single parents, or what the deal is. It's possible you could meet somebody because of your children, somewhere around your neighborhood, your community, or some kind of an event. Tell me more about this King of Wands. Yeah, multiple opportunities. This is someone who has multiple opportunities. This is someone who's exploring other opportunities. This is a person who it looks like this is a person who gets communication. They keep their options open. That's what I feel. It's somebody who keeps their options open. Now, I do feel that there is some kind of connection. This person might reach out, like I say. They might just say they want to be friends. Let's keep things simple. But you're not comfortable with it, because I feel like it's somebody who kind of keeps reaching out and then they push you away. And if somebody else reaches out to them, it's sort of like they sit there, and if they got these other options around them, and if one of those people reaches out to them, they just go for it. I see multiple options and opportunities. I see you in an energy of been there, done that, possibly as well. But I actually feel things are about to speed up here. Look at that. You've got a choice. You're going to have another choice here. I feel like you're going to have another choice in love. This person has other choices. This King of Wands has other choices. Now, that could be yourself, could be someone else. the other person here. But I feel like I got to be honest, I feel like you're, looking at this. There's some kind of risk. You're trusting your intuition. If you go for this person, there's a risk involved. If you do take a risk with someone knowing they have other options or seeing other people, okay, just keep that in mind. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here? This one, yeah, so it's the mother of the children. You know what? You have a lot to offer. I can see you have a lot to offer. You're waiting for someone to shower that abundance on you, to show you they like you or have feelings. You're waiting for reciprocity. But I feel they have other options. I feel like they're just, and it's telling you to keep your options open. And some of you may be starting to do that. If you do get out and socialize, I see a couple events here. I do see you possibly getting some other choices here. Look like they're all fiery, maybe some Gemini. Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini. See a little Taurus, Virgo energy, Pisces. You got someone going to be checking you out. Someone's looking at you, checking you out here. And it has to do with justice. Somebody coming in right, doing the right thing, saying all the right things. But it has to do with marriage and commitment. So if you look at things from a different perspective here, you might have someone who's actually even married around you. But I feel it's an energy of someone checking you out. Somebody here wants to know if you're married, if you have children, if you do, if you're single, whatever, especially if you do meet them through your kids. Others of you that there are no kids, could be grandchildren. Some younger grandmothers out there that look very youthful. Somebody's very youthful here. And if you're out and about with grandchildren or something, there's someone that's going to definitely be checking you out, looking at you here, looking to see if you're married. So it's telling you to keep your other options open, or you actually have options around you you're unaware of at this point. But yeah, this King of Wands definitely has other people around them. They have multiple opportunities. If they get another opportunity, something they feel is better, they go for it. They're definitely focused on the physical. They're very much focused on the physical connections. So, yeah. And I feel there's something here you're going to start realizing you're not comfortable with. There's other people around. You might even actually hear some gossip or something through work. You are focused on work, some of you, or you're going to hear something about this person if you know someone who works for them, whatever the situation. But I feel like they're going to friend zone you. Or you're going to friend zone them. I'm going to tell you one thing for sure. No matter what happens here, just be friends first with this person until you see exactly what they want, no matter who it is, okay? Because it's here, the friend zone. Yeah, see, there's that aha moment. See, it's where the light bulb goes off and you realize the truth. Now, someone may be trying to tell you something. Like I say, somebody that works with this person that makes you uncomfortable. I feel like a lot of you are just focused on work too. Like you have a lot, or you're at work and somebody comes in and they check you out at your place of work. You may have a person who approaches you and asks you if you're married or in a relationship. Tell me more about the Six of Cups. There we go. Yeah. So there's definitely an energy of someone who's got an ego and they get a lot of attention. They have a lot of options. So, yeah. But you know what I see happening? You having other options, getting yourself out there and starting to get a lot of attention. Okay. So if you have someone who's not giving you the attention you want, you're starting to realize your intuition here. Okay, they may not be single or there's something about this person. You're going to start getting out there and you're going to start getting a lot of attention. Okay, yeah, see, there you are taking a leap of faith, getting out, meeting some new people. But you're staying in that Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles energy, very loving, very gracious. Okay, you want reciprocity. I do think you're going to have a few people reaching out. If you start getting out there, I got to tell you, if you're kind of waiting around for somebody here, waiting for them to come in right, or you're waiting for some kind of a commitment, and they're breadcrumbing you, I do feel they get a lot of attention. I think this is someone who just wants to be free. They just want to be single. They kind of want their cake and eat it too. Okay, so If you're feeling that, it's more than likely something going on. There'll be a few different scenarios there. Yeah, this is someone who gives you excuses. They reach out. They always have a story. They always have an excuse because they get other people reaching out to them. So they have other opportunities. But I feel like you do too. Okay, I feel, or you're going to. Yeah, see, this could be an energy here. See, somebody who's not behaving in a responsible manner. They're not accountable. They always have excuses. They have too much going on. They're working. Okay. So, yeah, I think it's just a person who comes in when they want attention. Yeah. Tell me more about this King of Wands. Yeah, moving away. You're going to move away to avoid a disaster. It's possible this person will come back in and apologize, but I'm going to tell you what's going to keep happening is the excuses. So if you're in that complicated situation, so saying to get out there, if you actually get out there, take a leap of faith, okay? You're going to have that little aha moment. It's time to get out there and keep your options open, explore other options. If you have this person where you're kind of, maybe you're in a break or some kind of a pause, you're waiting, but it's telling you to look at things from a different perspective, to see things differently than what you're seeing. What you think may not be what's really going on with them, but I don't want to add to your confusion, but it's just telling you to be strong and be brave. It could be possible too for the odd person here. You got someone who really feels like you're out of their league. So they lack the confidence. If you feel that way, just let it go because it doesn't serve, okay? It won't serve you in the future. It is telling you to get out there, okay? Just get out there because you could meet the person of your dreams, quite honestly, with the star being right down there too. There's the world. See, this is going to create change, feeling on top of the world. And it sounds like some of you could use a little of that to get out there and socialize. See, this is where the change comes in. This is where you decide not to take a risk with this person, to get out there and meet other people. And I feel you will. You're going to have some choices possibly as well. But this other person, this King of Wands, has multiple opportunities. Yeah. So I do see a cycle ending. Things starting to shift in your favor if you go out and socialize. See, people of worth and value. It's telling you to have faith in yourself. I do think you got a person here. I can tell you, I don't know about this person. They definitely have an ego. I feel they just want to be free. I do think they just want to be single. Okay, or they act single and they're in a relationship. Watch that energy too. Tell me more about the Empress. See, when the Empress is sitting with the Six of Cups, the mother of the children, but it's also an energy where you're just, keeping things very simple. So you could have a new crush. You might start crushing on someone else if you're waiting for another person. Yeah, so this is what you're possibly waiting for, a reconciliation. But I feel like you're looking at this. It's time to make some kind of a decision. Yeah, see, if it's an energy of just somebody, you're waiting for someone to make a decision about some sort of commitment. But I actually feel it's this person, it's like they're not treating you right, I don't see you standing for it. No, you want emotional fulfillment. You want to be happy, you see, and that's what you're looking for. See, you're not settling. You see, you're not going to settle here. I feel there's chemistry between you and this person. They're definitely fiery, passionate, creative, hardworking, definitely, for the most part. But I feel as though this is you distancing yourself from this person. Like and I do feel, it's possible they're at a distance and maybe that's the issue. But I feel like they're not giving you enough attention. I feel like they're, so you're just kind of changing your focus. You're kind of doing you. I see a pause. And I see while you take a pause and you change your focus, you're seeing things differently. It's time to get out there. Yeah, those complicated situations, when things start to get complicated, confusing, that's when it's time to just let someone go. It no longer serves you. Find your strength and confidence, right? To see the truth in the situation. If they're not paying attention to you, they're paying attention to someone else, kind of energy. Not necessarily, but I definitely see this person having multiple opportunities. This person moves fast too. They'll take other opportunities that come in out of the blue. So it's very possible it's someone who kind of reaches out to you. If there's a period where they reach out, you know, it's somebody who kind of keeps coming back around where it's on and off, and then they reach out to you, and then all of a sudden someone reaches out to them. They'll take that opportunity if that's what they want, especially if they know they can get that physical connection. You see, and that's what I'd be a little bit concerned about. Right? But it's telling you to get out, to take a risk and go out and meet some new people. Yeah. If you take a risk with this person, you have to take responsibility for taking a risk. Okay? Knowing that they may be in another relationship or they have other options. So there's a little caution there. Sorry for the dog. She's demanding. Okay? So remember that. The responsibility is yours if you take a risk with someone knowing they're seeing other people. Okay? So a lot of food for thought. So yeah, I do think you could meet someone new. I do. I actually feel if you get out there, you're going to end up feeling really good about yourself. I do think that you'll get a lot of attention. You'll meet some new people possibly. You might have friends or family who connect you and invite you to something here too. Let people know if you don't want to be single. Let them know, you know, so they can hook you up or invite you to things, or, you know, how it works, the matchmaker thing. Nothing wrong with letting people know you'd like to meet somebody, but you want somebody who also knows their worth and value. You want someone who comes in and treats you right. Because I feel like you're, you know, you see the bigger picture with someone here. You want to be emotionally fulfilled, but they're not. When you start to feel like you need to look elsewhere, then you already know you're not emotionally, you're not getting what you want, you see. So it's about seeing that too, or you start reminiscing about somebody from the past or something because you got this person where it's on and off and it's complicated. When you start to feel that way, that's when you know it's time to kind of move on and at least get yourself out there. If you have somebody who won't commit and that's what you're waiting for, if there is no commitment, definitely there's nothing wrong with getting out there and meeting other people. Okay, don't waste time. I don't actually see you doing that, at least not for long. So all the power to you. Okay, you have the power here. You do. You have the power. You have a lot of inner strength to release this because it's no longer serving you. It's telling you to be strong and be brave. Don't be too passive. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Okay, that's your message. That's your guidance there. Don't let somebody, if somebody blocks you or ignores you or, you know, I mean, how many times are you going to put up with that? You know, before you kind of go, aha, it's time to get out there, right? And have a good time. And do, you know, and I do see the possibility of this person coming in, kind of blaming you if you go out and meet somebody else while they kept you waiting. Okay. I see the blame game here, but it's a person who's not responsible and reliable. Okay. Somebody who doesn't really pull their weight in a relationship. I feel they don't want the burden of a relationship or marriage. They likely have a lot of excuses. Okay, so keep your eyes open. Pay attention to the signs around you with this person. Just know if it doesn't feel right. See, if it doesn't feel right, it probably doesn't. Look out for number one. Okay, so take care. Wish you the best. Bye for now.